And while Janet hasn't said I do to longtime beau Jermaine Dupri in real life just yet, that doesn't mean she's ruling it out. Do you think you will get married?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Since Janet Jackson was out promoting a movie called Why Did I Get Married, and she's been in a relationship for 6 years with music producer Jermaine Dupri, I just had to pop the big question.
It's really a piece of paper,
Yeah.
truly. It's about a spiritual connection, and for us to exchange a vow between ourselves. That's all I need. I don't really need anything more than that.
People think that you and JD are married.
I know, and you know what? It's best not to ask me because no one's going to believe me anyway.
Nobody's going to believe you. I believe you.
I kept it a secret for so long.
Right.
The second time. Look at me. I feel like Elizabeth Taylor. I kind of counted.
The second time refers to Renee Elizondo Jr., with whom she tied the knot secretly in 1991 and divorced in 2000. Janet was married one time briefly before that to James DeBarge. Their marriage was annulled in 1985 after less than 1 year. The question's out there. Why did you get married?
Well, the second time I can't speak about, unfortunately.
Okay.
Contractually, I'm bound to not say anything about our relationship. But the first time I got married, I thought I could change him, and he asked me to marry him, and he felt I could change him, and he had some issues, and I was very young, both of us, and very naive, and it wasn't for the right reasons, even though we were very much so in love. It was just
now.
Just not right.
Now everything's going right for Janet in life and love. She has a CD due out soon. She and Jermaine are going strong, and she's back on the big screen for the first time since 2000 in Tyler Perry's hit movie, which debuted #1 at the box office.
You guys are just pathetic. If you're not going to be honest with your husbands, then who are you going to be vulnerable with?
You! You were the biggest star in this movie. I'm sure you know that everybody expected you to come in with this huge entourage.
That's what
of folks.
That's what Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler said that to you, right?
Yes.
When you think Janet Jackson, mega superstar, you're thinking this huge entourage, and you hear stories about people who have that kind of success and how horrible they can be, but not her.
And pleasantly surprised?
Blown away. Blown away. On time, first one there, last one to leave, worked harder than anybody else.
I don't travel with like a ton of people. If you see me with a lot of people, that means Jermaine's nearby.
And Jermaine just may need that kind of entourage if he keeps on with his fast-rising success. JD is about to release his greatest hit CD, and now he's dropping knowledge in his new book that's sure to inspire the masses.
You're never too young and too rich. It's just the fact that when you let those two things come together, the danger, it's a dangerous situation with both of them.
Platinum Prodigy and Grammy Award winner Jermaine Dupri knows something about being too young and too rich. After all, he made his first million when he was just 19.
It's almost being blind. You kind of just going as you moving and going as you go. So it's kind of hard to like navigate, and you gotta play it safe because it's dangerous.
Remix. All I see over here ain't nothing but a lot of honeys looking for a man.
While navigating his way to riches, Dupri has written and produced hits for artists as varied as Usher, Jessica Simpson, Snoop Dogg, Little Bow Wow, and Mariah Carey. He's also worked with his current love of 6 years, Janet Jackson. And once again, just to put to rest any rumors they're married.
There's reports out that we married. There's a report out that, it's probably a report that there's a baby somewhere. It's kind of reports is everywhere. They just make reports up every day.
People from other cities used to drive for miles just to come and get a taste of this ATL style.
Jermaine's new CD, y'all know what this is, The Hits, is a catalog of hits throughout his career. And he's just co-authored the book, Young, Rich, and Dangerous, which recounts the highs and lows of clawing his way to massive success at such a young age.
I think the thing that people are going to be most surprised with is how focused I was when I was younger. Because at 13, 14, I was really determined to get this jumped off, you know what I mean? And I was almost really determined to break in the business at 16. Like I set goals for myself.
And one thing Jermaine makes clear in his book, to get to the top and stay there requires focus, determination, and a relentless drive to stay fresh and ahead of the game.
I was determined to get to this point, you know what I mean? I felt like, and I saw a lot of things as demons that would keep me away from it. So I stayed away from those things, deliberately trying to make sure that I got to this point. I didn't really have a whole lot of friends. I had like 2 or 3 friends, but for the most part, they was doing their regular life, and I was doing my regular life of just staying in the house and getting my music going.
As for what he hopes to accomplish by writing the book,
I just hope that one of them walk up to me